Senior leaders invest in strategy. They invest in system, they invest in talent, they invest in execution frameworks. Yet, there's one area of development they often overlook. Not because they don't value growth, but because they assume they already have it. See, what senior leaders often do is they overlook this personal thing, which is personal clarity. Not clarity about business, not clarity about their targets, not clarity even about their quarterly outcomes. Personal clarity. What do I actually believe in right now? What am I tolerating that I shouldn't be? That's a big one. And number 3, what tension am I carrying that my team can feel? And finally, where am I misaligned internally, even if the strategy looks sound? Here's the reality. You cannot outperform your internal clarity. And most senior leaders don't realize when theirs has quietly eroded. So why is internal clarity deteriorating through time? At senior levels, something very subtle happens. Fewer people challenge you. Fewer people actually give you honest reflection. Fewer people see the weight you carry. You're surrounded by competence, yet rarely by true reflection. Inside the organization conversations, they're all influenced by hierarchy, politics, incentives, and loyalty. Even well-meaning executives filter their input, which means most senior leaders are thinking alone. And thinking alone has limits and downfalls. So here's why introspection alone is not enough. Some leaders believe they can solve this through solo reflection. They journal, they think on flights, they walk alone. That helps. Yet, reflection has blind spots because you can't see what you're unconsciously projecting. See, deep clarity only emerges when introspection happens in dialogue with someone outside the organization, someone without agenda, without political alignment, without dependency. That's where real clarity surfaces. So what happens when it returns, the clarity? You see, when a senior leader regains deep personal clarity, 3 things change absolutely immediately. Number 1, decision-making sharpens. Trade-offs become actually obvious. Number 2, leadership presence stabilizes. The room feels calmer. And number 3, alignment actually increases naturally. Teams stop guessing what matters and therefore perform much better. When a leader is clear, the organization feels it. Momentum increases, politics decreases, and execution tightens. Not because strategy changed, because your presence actually did. Why does this attract the best talent? Well, you see, top performers are drawn to leaders who are clear. They want direction without volatility, decisiveness without ego, and confidence without defensiveness, which are all signs of weakness, by the way. When clarity deepens, leadership presence strengthens, and strong presence attracts the best in the organization and in each individual as well. So alignment becomes much easier. Momentum compounds, all from one overlooked development area. So senior leaders don't need more tactics. They need deeper clarity. And clarity rarely comes from inside the system. It comes from stepping outside of it and thinking without filters. That's why great CEOs come to me to sharpen their thinking in private so they can execute with precision in public. If this is starting to resonate more deeply, you know where to find me. I am the Executive Whisperer and I promise progress. Make it a great day.